Hello planner peeps, and welcome back to another video. So this video was actually filmed a week before, because I made all of my spreads before the Chicago Planner Conference, and so when you are hearing this, I am actually at the Chicago Planner Conference, and I'm hoping that I'm having a really great time. I will also say that in this video, I have yet another Icarus moment, and as we know, that is when I think that I can go without using wax paper, and I can't. So in this video, I am just doing a pure black and white journaling sticker book spread, and I'm thinking that throughout the week I'm going to go through and I'm going to color in the plants. Spoilers, there's going to be plants. Because I honestly have just been so excited to use these stickers. I've been hoarding them forever because I thought that they were just freaking gorgeous. And also, this Avery Label Paper is just so hard to get off. I swear to God, like half the video is just me trying to scrape this crap off. But that's beside the point. So, as I'm recording this voiceover, in my life recently, I just started going to physical therapy again for my lower back. And so 2 years ago, I had like a weird back spasm. And so it's left me with a lot of like sort of residual back pain that recurs depending on like stress levels and activity level and stuff like that. And it recently just sort of become unbearable. Like to the point where I was missing school for it. So I went back to PT. I actually thought it was my hip. It turns out it was my back. And so I am working on that. And I'm also, I'm a grad student. That's my job. Technically, I'm a part-time because I'm only supposed to work 20 hours a week, but I work more than that because it has flexible hours and the like. But this week I'm taking a little bit of time off to go to Chicago Planner Conference, which I'm super excited about. And then in the weeks to come, I'm going to be going home for the first time in almost 2 years, which is super exciting. I cannot wait to like see all my friends back in Nebraska, and my parents also, and my parents' cats, because they have a cat named Lilo. I have a cat named Stitch. Stitch existed first, but they definitely named, either she had the name Lilo or they named her Lilo. It's up for debate. And I might have to pre-film my spreads for that as well. So if you would, I don't know, would you rather me? I can't film while I'm there. Although I might actually do like a plan with me when I'm at there's another Naptown Planner meetup. And so like but basically it's a planner meetup in some suburb of Indianapolis, which is like an hour and a half drive. Also, just as a note, if you see that like Monstera leaf plant, I come very close to straight up just ruining that sticker. And there are still areas on my page that, you can tell like half the paper got ripped off. It's fine. But yeah, the Naptown Planner meetup, I'm going to that. I went to one last month and it was really fun, minus the fact that in 2 different towns, they had the exact same library name, which is really confusing. It wasn't anyone's fault but mine, mostly because I forgot that, we were going to Noblesville, Indiana, rather than Prophettsville. I think that was the name. Carmel? Fishers. But yeah. And plus, so this planner spread is just sort of encompassing my love for plants, even though I can't keep any alive. I buy fake plants, which I know is kind of dumb. I have a fake fiddle leaf fig in the corner of my room, and it's great. I don't have to do anything. The cats leave it alone, which is not true of regular plants. Siri of Planning with Siri fame we had an air plant that my friend Beck had given me for Christmas, and I put it on top of a bookcase so that she wouldn't like jump up and get it and eat it, which she took as her mission to kill it. And so this air plant had like all of its little leaves ripped off, and it was chewed up and was thrown on the floor every day. And so eventually I just got rid of it. Oh, it was a good air plant. You're supposed to be able to keep those alive. Like, all they need is air. But they don't need cats. That's the real problem. It's like no plant survives contact with the enemy. No plant survives contact with the Siri. And also here is where you can see my hands start moving at a weird angle. It's because I'm trying to very carefully rip this sticker off the page. And you know, it's because I get so used to having wax paper. I don't know. And also I moved it like a fraction of an inch. It didn't even really need to be moved all that much. It's just like my little neuroticisms just said it needs to move. And now I'm trying to move everything else, and like getting sort of frustrated. It's a whole thing. Okay? No matter how many times I don't learn, use wax paper. Just use wax paper. I also just got back from eating some ramen with my boyfriend and my friend Tim, which I found really enjoyable. We have a ramen place nearby that's super good, and I felt like it honestly just, it hit the spot, because it's the sort of thing where in the winter where you just want to eat things that make you feel warm and happy. I just wanted to feel warm and happy. And so now what I'm doing is I'm just adding in some of these journaling stickers, which I have used all of, oh my god. Sort of just to give myself some spaces to write important events, because like I know that I've got some meetings coming up on certain days. I think I end up using my glue pen here because my stinking Tombow thing keeps being weird. No one has told me how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Like, Joanne's help. But I've got some events coming up this week. I've got a meeting, I've got a dentist appointment, I've got a luncheon, it's a whole thing. But I'm happy to do it. And I do also go in, I don't remember if it's my gel pen or my Pigment Micron, but I add in some lines because I've just realized, like, life without lines in my happy planner is not a life that I want to lead. Because they're just so nice. Because, okay, so I understand, everyone plans in different ways. But I was watching a video by Rachel Stephen, one of those. And she was talking about, the top 7 or 8 mistakes that people make in their bullet journal. And it's just like, whatever you do, it needs to be usable. Like, if I don't have any room to write anything, I'm gonna go insane. And I will say, Live Love Posh, so Jessica, I believe her name is, on Instagram, she does these wonderful decorative and functional spreads. That's the key. So she made one where, the entire inner layout, all the boxes were unmarked, completely plain, but the outsides, the borders were just covered in flowers. And A, I thought that was really cute, but B, it was decorative without removing the function of the planner, which is the key, at least for me. So if you've enjoyed this plan with me, give me a like, that'd be great. If you want to hear more from me, hit the subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram. What else are you supposed to do? Oh, if you have any comments, or if you know why my tape runner won't work, leave me a comment, and happy planning.